I'm not going to ask any questions because I know too much. So we'll start with get him out the way quickly.
Good evening, Dobbo. Just well done on the victory tonight. Must be a relief for you, Dobbo, knowing that 4-0 streak is gone. You finally got the monkey off the back, and you guys are back on the winning road.
It's purely relief. It was a tough week, really tough week. The Munster record to me wasn't a massive thing. In terms of the quantity, and we've come close. I think if they'd done another one, it could have done more damage. But this year, I didn't want to, like I said last year, I thought that season after that Northern 4 tour, it was a knife to our throat the whole season. And we came, and so it was really important. It was rainy grompat, you know what I mean? And if we'd lost tonight, then we were really on dust road. Got another one to do next week, and I think we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah.
Cool. Coach, what was the mentality shift from the last few games where we saw some things not going our way to tonight?
Yeah, look, I don't think either team were brilliant tonight. Munster are a good team, a much tougher team than I think we sort of realised they were a good team. But I don't think we were compelling tonight. I think some really obvious stuff. We were 100% not top line in the competition until tonight. I think we lost 5 or 6. There's Middle Earth, what we call the area between the 10s penalties, just to give them entries were absurd. 2 foul play, 1 or 2 crazy breakdown ones. So that was. Well, I think we were absolutely magnificent numbers defensively because it's a really good attacking team, and you could just see they could. It needed us to give away the penalty or something like that for them to get the entries. So that defensively, I thought was a really good effort. I think we were just a team that was fighting for a win. I think there were some issues around our way, the shape and way we wanted to attack. We didn't get much flow.
Just after half-time, Coach.
That's fine, carry on. Craig, next I'll come to you.
Just after half-time, it seemed like the intensity was lifted, especially in
yes.
that.
It was my question, so it's all good.
No, you can swear at them. Okay, so.
That's right. So what? Yeah, so the intensity was a lot better, just straight after half-time as well, and it seemed like the team got into the groove a little bit better. The cohesion was much better after that.
Yeah, I do agree with it. I thought there was a period. They scored 2 tries in 20 minutes in the second. Well, the first half, I thought we were really poor. We were on top of us. The little tips away, offloads, the bridge passes. And then the second half, I thought we started with a lot of, as you say, intensity. Just felt we lost it a little bit on those penalties. One thing, we got a penalty, we got a dominant scrum that's being rewarded, and then a scrum on our 10, and it goes down. And I think we presented a poor picture. I'm the first guy that's to listen to the referees. I thought we did it wrong, and then we went into the 22. We could never break the back at 21-12. That was frustrating. We were letting them back in, but I agree. Second half, there's a lot more intensity, and the way at the end there, I thought was good as well.
Coach Graham also mentioned taking it week for week, and I've had a couple of conversations throughout the week where we said, how is it possible that a team can be semi-finalist from champions year in, year out? Are we underestimating the intensity of this competition, and how do you prepare for something like this?
Yeah, it's a good question. This competition is changing in front of us. It's growing up in front of us. You just don't, they're just proper. All the teams just sit tough. Ospreys they've done. It's a tough game. You saw what happened last night in Swansea. A year or 2 ago, we would think that was a give me. For a team of the power of the Bulls, and we were hard done by in some ways. But it's now just become a really with the South African derbies this year are going to be monstrous. You can imagine the Sharks Bulls won't be the same pitch as 2 years ago, or us Lions. It's a tough competition now. So we just try to get through next week and then take a couple of weeks break. And then it gets easy. Go and play Toulon, go and play the Sharks away, go and play Harlequins. So you can't. Yeah.
I was just going to ask about Damian. Maybe you can also answer on that, just his performance, how impressed were you? And then I also want to touch on just what you mentioned now about the toughness of the URC, the competitiveness. Is that, do you see it as a positive thing in that it's good for the league, growing the league and making it, sort of prominently.
I think the league got some areas to improve, definitely, but it's definitely a lot tougher than it was. So the first 3 years, remember, we made a semi, we won it, we made a final, we made a quarter. We were both good, as you guys would know, Dylan, we won 12 out of 18. I think this year you could probably get a top 8 and 10 out of 18. I think, I'm not that that's not our goal, but I think the league is just that much tougher and better. It's become a really great club league now, I think.
Can you ask the Damian question now? Because he forgot.
Oh, sorry.
So they're very good tonight at asking the similar questions, but I want to go to.
Sorry.
No, go.
No.
Just on Damian, in terms of the goal kicking, it was spot on tonight. His all-round game was very, very good. What does it add to Damian in that position in terms of just the confidence and to allow him to play? And he was just sensational tonight.
It was really good, wasn't he? The thing is, Damian, which we get crucified for, is that playing in different positions. But he's such a team man. Yeah, Damian's not going to sit there and say, okay, him and Warrick, one of us must play 15. He'll say, he's wherever the team needs him. I mean, we played him at 13 in the quarterfinal against Glasgow. We just didn't give him a number 13 because social media would have killed us if we played him at outside centre. He was playing outside, just wore 12. He could have played on the wing again, and we would just have to think of another number to give. I think last week he made mistakes, but they weren't 10 fly-related mistakes. But his last test was that one which is the big one we won in England in November 22. Yeah, it would have been in Twickenham. That was his last test, or his last game at 10. So then to say almost 2 years later, so hang on, you're going to go into what is, we all just agree, a reasonably high level competition against Edinburgh away, and throw in a 10, not having played there for 2 years, you can expect 1 or 2 mistakes. Even though the mistakes I say weren't 10 related, but today I thought he was really, really, really good. We're going to have some headaches.
Dobbo, just on that note, what did you make of Warrick's performance tonight?
Warrick. Look, he's completely sees the field and he's trying to make things happen, and that's what this team needs. I think we ground out a win. We weren't the Stormers with the panache that we sometimes can play, and that's what Warrick's job is to bring to us. So he does force things. When he does, they come off, he's the hero. But I think what we don't get about Warrick is his backfield covering and his conservative stuff. The stuff we all see the little blind look or the ball off the side. I think maybe he was be more circumspect about kicking it when we were on attack, like happened last week. I thought tactically against, that Conor Murray and the fly of his name, I've bloody forgotten now.
Crowley.
They're a good kicking team, and Warrick, they're really good with backfield space, and Warrick are young as well.
And
just on that, Warrick, but are you missing someone like Damian just because of the way you play? He's that link.
I feel like we, it's going to sound like I'm blaming him. We're missing our X factor up front, so that would be Evan and Achiever. And Achiever going, I can't play. It's our, it's our doing. But that Hamilton, and then I think we're better tonight. I think we're not getting the steals, and the 3 best Kitsy, Dion and Evan. So I do feel like it's a real yeoman-like pack. But we do need Achiever getting the ball in the trams here, and the whole crowd lights, and the next. Evan can do it in a different way for us, so I look forward to him back, and obviously Dion stealing.
Just want to know if you saw Warrick's tackle on the try line.
He's brave, eh?
Yes.
We put his head into a poach. You can't fault his commitment to the players.
But yeah, just the question now is Manus back. Is he back?
Yeah, he's back.
Okay.
And France.
So that's a 10-15 conundrum for you.
Look, both Warrick and, I hope it's not the case, but both Warrick and Damian seem to got quite serious knocks. So, not serious knocks, not serious injuries. But not clear how it might solve itself. I hope not. I don't know how we're going to. It's been coming, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's without Sasha.
Take a last question.
What a headache, man.
Dobbo, just
We said we were get rid of it.
on the knock to Damian, how about his bravery to continue playing on?
Yeah, it was down twice. It's his pick. It was down twice. I should have. But he wanted to carry it. Exactly, it's his bravery. Because we said, no, we'll put Yuri on, no problem. And he said, no, he wants to keep playing. Extraordinarily committed guy. He's amazing. He's a real treasure.
Dobbo, well done on the win tonight. Just looking back at the past few weeks, there was a lot of times the Stormers were close to scoring, and even tonight as well. Do you think the conversion rate might be a slight cause of concern for you guys?
Yeah, we're not. I mean, we're going to go and score there in the end of the second half. We're at the first half. We just lose the ball. We'll kick it lost a metre or two from the line. No, we're not clinical at the moment. We're not. Yeah, it was a really grim week. You know, a heavy week. People screenshotting, like I said, you know, the log, the travel. We had to deal with a couple of other issues, fallout from last week. You know, and it was a team that was being left out because the poor tour. So yeah, I didn't expect us to get sort of orange juice out of the orange, or lemon juice out of the lemon straight away. It was a tough week. It's just a shit.
Character.
Huh?
Character.
Yeah, well, great character. They did work, didn't they? Especially that second half. Yeah, there's character.
Yeah. And then just this week coming now, it's going to be a fine balance in recovering the guys from this massive game tonight, keeping them from thinking about that 4-week break that lies ahead for some of them. So just what's the process going to be?
Yeah, it's a thing we actually talk. Guys are going to go 2 divergent paths. Some guys are going to be on an airplane to, where is it, Jersey now?
Yeah.
And some guys are going to be having a break. But I think there's so much desperation for this team, within the team, to do well. There's, a poor history by us with Glasgow. They've knocked us out this thing. We haven't 3 games in a row. They've all been in Scots too. They're the defending champions. It's our last home game for a long time, and a geographically home game. So it's a big one for us. Even if we get that right in 3 out of 5, having toured, then I think we're hard in the mix. So a bit of not personal, it's a real needle to the game, because we had some bad experience up in Scots too. And look, it's going to be a vibe in Stellenbosch.
Can you close us off with a decent question?
Thank you. Dobbo, a couple of weeks ago you spoke about the prop crisis. Just want to know about Nkulu. Are you guys still in talks with him signing? Because he wasn't part of the match when he did the shots today.
Wasn't he?
He wasn't. So I know he's on your radar and you've been speaking about him. How's the negotiations going to be?
No, we're not at that stage yet, but I mean, he's on our radar, definitely. Yeah. We got, if you look at our loose set roster, it's Ali, Steve, Lizo, both all carrying injuries in some form, and senior props. 24, 25-year-old Springbok like that would be a great addition to us. So we hopefully can progress that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Chelsea.
Thank you.